People, good evening. Welcome to our evening reflections. And this is your girl, Miss Beth, with just a few things that happened today in the news or around us. First, we want to let you know that Portmore has now become the 15th parish in Jamaica. So soon, once they finish up everything and do the survey and do the measurements out and all of that, that's the next step right now. So Portmore, both houses, they vote and pass a legislation that Portmore is now the 15th parish. Next, we had Mr. Ricardo Miller, who reported on a wildlife in Jamaica, wildlife protection. They're asking that we make sure that the species of animals in Jamaica that needs to be protected, that they're protected, and that they follow the guidelines. If you need information, you can reach out to NEPA, N-E-P-A, which means National Environmental Planning Agency, and their number is 876-754-7540. Also, in the news today, we had a man in Westmoreland. I think you've seen, or you might have heard about the guy in the taxi. The taxi driver carried him to in Westmoreland there, and he carried a thing in the trunk for him, and when he came out, the taxi driver charged him $100 to carry the package in the back of the vehicle. And the man, Jerky his name was, he refused to pay the $100, and confrontation started. He pull a knife on the taxi driver. The taxi driver went in his trunk, pulled out a machete, chopped him, and that chop sent him to the hospital where he died. So the taximan had left, but he turned himself in, and today he has been charged because of that fatal chopping incident. So now let's go over to sports, and we have the 2025 Women's Super 50 Cup, which is Women's List A cricket competition in the West Indies, which is ongoing. Jamaica, the defending champions, are participating in the tournament, which is held in St. Kitts, and it started February 24th and it runs through until March 7th, 2025. This piece is from the media entertainment section, and it's saying here that Channel 4 is set to debut a new cop drama. And the reason why I'm talking about this, and it's because the title is Get Millie Black, and it's featuring Tamara Lawrence as a detective returning to Jamaica. The series addressing issues like homophobia and transphobia will premiere on March 5th, a couple of days from now, with all episodes available for streaming immediately, they said. More in the news. Prime Minister, as in Portmore, was in Portmore today at the Resilience Park. It is supposed to be ready by September. Beautiful, beautiful park, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. And so they also reference Harmony Park in Montego Bay. And what I liked, it's unfortunate that no matter how we try to preserve and beautify and put resources in place to make the place healthier and better, and that you're still gonna have those people who will use it for the wrong reasons. Recently I was speaking to someone who actually saw the young people in the Harmony Park area there, where the young kids, instead of going to school, they'd cut school, and the boys, 3 boys with 2 girls, were sitting there smoking there, doing their drugs, and instead of going to school. So those are the things I'm hoping, and again, you will need a lot of manpower. We shouldn't have to do this, right? We shouldn't have to. The park, a beautiful space where you can sit and have lunch or have a conversation with a friend and just enjoy the beauty. But instead, people are going to be using it for whatever reason, and all of a sudden, what was meant for something awesome becomes something of wasted space, because once people are doing drugs and stuff like that, people are going to not want to be part of that. So guys, take care of your little Jamaica. Jamaica is so small. It is, but it has so much to offer. So let's take care of a little Jamaica. In government and politics, we know that talks are continuing regarding Jamaica's move to remove King Charles as head of state. A bill presented in December 2024 aims to transition Jamaica into a republic, reflecting a shift towards full independence from colonial ties. So that started from December 2024, and talks are continuing on that aspect of it. Something else in the news, and not just today, that we are reflecting on is recent reports that highlight concerns over police-related fatalities, that they're believing that too many police are killing too many criminals. Write in the comments, guys, what do you think? What do you think about that? I remembered when I did the video about the lady who was the returning resident in St. Anne that came home, and they robbed her and raped her and killed her there. And there was some comments that said, yeah, you can't come to Jamaica, come show off. You have to come down and buy a big car. You have to come down and lay low. And I didn't, I didn't understand why it was like that. It's okay for the criminals to highlight their big vehicles. Sometimes people have to run out the road because them take over the roads, create 3 lanes, It's supposed to be, people are angry at somebody working hard and wanting to enjoy the fruits of their labor in how they want to enjoy it. I want to come here and show off. Thank God I don't have it like that to come home and show off. I just, I always want to stay humble. So I never crave for anything, because Christ tells you, You know, when the rich man went and he says, "What can I do to enter the kingdom of heaven?" Remember what God said to him? Christ didn't say, "Well, all right, you can buy a ticket or you can get a gold card, a gold immigration card, and that will take you into." He said, "No, I'm going to sell what you have and give to the poor." So right there, God is denouncing this thing that we have in us that we want and we want and we want. And there's just so much. I look, this is a small space that I have here. And I'm so thankful. And even with this small space, I'm still looking to see how big it is, because it has to be maintained, you know. Kayla has a room for herself, and sometimes I don't even go in that room. That's her space. I've worked with her and taught her, she came with some knowledge she knows how to take care of her things. And so to wash the sheets and stuff like that, I'm in there to make sure that, things are. But I'm not in there every day, And so I'm just looking to see, I'm just trying to say that, yes, we don't need to come home and show off, but we also shouldn't penalize the people who have worked hard, but we embrace those who scam and rob others of what they work for. So they're saying that it's an average of one person killed per day by law enforcement, but look how many innocent lives are taken. So tonight that's my reflection for tonight. We looked at wildlife protection. Mr. Ricardo Miller reported on that and encouraging us to make sure that we're protecting the animals that are the species that might be extinct if we're not careful. And if you need information on wildlife, then you can reach out to NEPA, which is the National Environment Planning Agency. If you can't be good, be careful, but walk good, do good, live good, leave a comment, and remember to subscribe to the channel. This is it. I'm switching over to this to see reflections, evening reflections, so that we'll see if this will work to bring more traffic to the channel. I just want to now start focusing on one thing, and whether I'm going to be giving thoughts on immigration or whatever else, but this is called Evening Reflections.